Are you still buying your multivitamins from the store? You're really uncertain if your body's even absorbing it? In 2026, we're getting rid of it. We're doing something different. We're going from store-bought to homemade sea moss medicine. Without a shadow of doubt, I make the most flavorful moss on the market. I use the one commonly traded and the one Dr. Sebi recommends. I use a variety of species and a variety of colors to get a full spectrum of vitamins and nutrients. Press pause on this video and go get the things that you're going to need. For this recipe, you're going to need 2 whole pineapples, a handful of raspberries, 3 lemons, you can use a lime if you like, and water. Don't forget your honey or agave. I roll out my lemons to ensure that I get the most juice out of my lemons. I do the same thing with my limes. This is the secret no one tells you about. If you really want to get rid of that fishy taste and that duck water, you have to use lots of lemon. Now, I almost forgot to tell you, I soaked my sea moss overnight the night before. That's why it's so soft and supple. Even though making this moss will take multiple steps, it definitely will be well worth it because when we're done, you're going to have a 30-day supply of vitamins, nutrients, and minerals. Make sure there are no lemon seeds inside of your sea moss because it will give it a bitter taste. This is my teapot and the water's already hot. I want to take that moss that I soaked and put it in there to help it to get softer and to dissolve. Now I like to whisk it just to break it up more and get it prepared for the blender. Now we're going to add that moss into the blender. And our lemon water should already be in the blender. I think I might have missed that step. Now we're going to add all that fresh pineapple. When it comes to how much hot water you should use, it should always be a little less the amount of moss that you have. I'm sweetening my moss with honey today. Now that I've blended it, it looks slightly watery, but don't worry, it's going to thicken up. I'm the type of person that I have to taste it as I go because I want that flavor to be perfect every time. Trust me when I tell you, when I say I make the best moss, I make absolutely the best moss, and you're going to find out why. My blender's only but so big, so I had to pour some of it out, and I'm going to make what I like to call artisan moss. So I'm going to add my raspberries now so I can have a 2-tone moss. I don't know, I just love it so much I got to get a little creative. Same practice, roll out my limes. I already have my raspberries in the blender. Honestly, it doesn't matter what your favorite fruit is. As long as you add enough lemon and lime, it'll cut that smell and that taste that everybody hates about sea moss. Now, this is the secret sauce right here. I add dried fruit. Whatever your favorite dried food is, you add that. I love cranberry. When I tell you that moss is going to taste like, they're going to think that they're eating candy. They're not going to know the difference. It's going to be so good. If you like what you see, comment moss below, and I'll drop my full recipe in your inbox. One thing about babies, they will never lie for anyone. So don't forget, soft life, strong body.